Pre-planning your lead generation, follow-up, and prospecting is one of the keys to success in any sales job, and especially real estate. And I'm going to break down some of the ways you can pre-plan for the whole week so that you know exactly what to do and you're not spending all your time getting ready to work. So if you get some value out of this video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit the bell for notifications, and if you want to schedule a time to talk about your business and how we can support it, there's a link in the comments to schedule a call with our amazing team. So pre-planning and preparation, they prevent poor performance. You've heard me say that many times. And what I know and what we've been doing with our inside sales team, and I've been doing myself, and we've been coaching our agents at our team to do, is let's have a game plan for the week. Because if you wake up and don't know what to do, you're already at a disadvantage when it comes to running any business, and especially a real estate business. And this goes for people that are on a team, single agents, independent agents. It doesn't matter. This applies to everybody. So the first thing I'd be doing is getting clear on who are your hottest targets for the week and who are you trying to meet with, and prioritize those first. Once you get those targets in place, you want to create a bucket for that or a call sheet and group them together. So when you're using whatever technology you have with your CRM or a power dialer or something else, you're able to click on that group and attack it and know exactly what kind of script and questions and conversation you want to have with those people. One of the biggest mistakes that happens after you get these hot targets down is people, they wait to call them. And I'd be calling those people first and foremost because you want to get in front of them right away. Remember, the leads aren't just your leads. They might be talking to other people, whether they told you or not. So it's a very critical step to take. So that's number one. Secondly, I would be clear on your numbers that you want to hit for the week. What's your goal? How many dials? How many conversations? How many text messages? How many video CMAs? How many emails you're sending? Whatever you're doing to mix it up and to get in conversations with people that want to transact, I would have a goal attached to it, which should already be part of your business plan, and have that number be something you're held accountable to, and it's up and visual, and you're tracking it all week long. I'm a big believer in this short-term weekly plan because it helps you get clarity on what your objectives are that are going to move your business forward. So you got a number, you've got your hottest people targeted first. Then the next step, step number 3, is to create additional buckets that are like kind. Meaning, if you got people that are maybe in that 3 to 6 month range, we call that a nurture lead here. That's how we group them. It's all time-based based on when they want to transact. You want to create a nurture bucket and a nurture call list that you want to work. Call, text, email. You're going to send something out to them. You want to do the same thing for watch leads that are 6 to 12 months out. You want to do the same thing with your clients that you've done business with or your connections in your sphere. So you're having all similar conversations with these people. If you're working buyers and sellers, bucket them separately, because what ends up happening is if you're jumping from a long-term buyer call that's maybe a 6 to 12 month buyer that you're looking at, that's their transaction goal, then jumping into I'm calling someone that I transacted with, then jumping again to a for sale by owner, and then again to someone that you've talked to 15 times and you're getting very close to working with, you're not going to be able to think clearly, and it's going to change your flow, right? The comfort level that you have with each script, if you're jumping all over the place, you can't think straight. You're not focused. And the more focused you are on one bucket, then moving on to another one and having maybe a little bit of a different conversation with them, that's going to help you stay on task, have more conversations, and work through these in a more ordered pace that's going to make sense in your head. This is a really important point because I see people jump all over the place and there's no fluidity to it. There's no natural conversation that you're having over and over, and you're just getting more confident as you go. So flow does mean something here. This is very important. And the fourth thing you want to do is make sure you know what you're going to send to the people you don't talk to. Do you have an email you're following up with? Do you have a text message you're going to send to them? Do you have a chart or a piece of data that you want to share about inventory levels for sellers and one for buyers? Have some sort of follow-up piece if you don't speak to them, because then you're attacking it from different ways. So all this pre-planning, having different buckets, knowing what you're going to say, having a number you're going to hit, having the script ready, the follow-up piece ready, all this preparation is going to help you attack your week aggressively here rather than trying to figure it out as you go. Because when you wake up and try to figure out what to do, you've already lost the day. You're losing precious time, and that's the one thing that we all have a limited amount of.